SCHMOOSIC.
And we are live. Hello, everyone. This is going to be a pretty funny, sorry about that. Pretty funny episode because it's just me. Me and Hayden are recording tomorrow. Today is Wednesday, the day we normally record. And Hayden said he wasn't feeling up to it. So here I am. I was going to get Gavin on here, but he wasn't going to be here till later, and I need to be to bed. So, no. And the cat paused the fucking audio. So, where even was I? Yeah, so it's just going to be me for about an hour. Me and Hayden are recording tomorrow with Gavin, but, so this will probably be another 2-hour episode. Okay, so the first episode after we were back, it was 2 hours, but obviously... Motherfucker! This is why you're getting your fucking pussy cut out tomorrow. Holy shit. Anyway, okay, the cat is going in the back bedroom. What the fuck is your problem? What is your deal? Holy fuck. That's some shit right there. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted by my animal, yeah, so I didn't want to break the ritual of having recording on every Wednesday. So I'm just gonna try and do an hour by myself, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I'll probably be able to fill it. I can talk about some shit. As I alluded to a moment ago when my cat was clawing the shit out of my arm. Yes, it is indeed true. My cat's pussy is being cut out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that's how the procedure goes. Just sew it up. No more babies. Hopefully it will calm down. And I can sleep more peacefully. Because the cat I have right now, whose name is Kramer, is a fucking menace to my life. I love the cat. I love it very dearly. But she's a pain in my fucking ass. So, yeah, we got a request for a Eurobeat episode, which we'll probably do maybe next week. And, yeah, so I guess I'll just talk about some stuff that I've been listening to. Let's see. Let's go into my Spotify, because I haven't added anything really to my, shoot. I haven't really added anything to my playlist. But here, let me pull it up, and let's see. Vibing with my money out. I haven't added much to it, but I have been listening to this group called River Water Analysis Group, and they do some weird wonky hip-hop beats. They're very chill. I listen to them at work. There's very minimal rapping on it, but when there is, holy cow, that shit is fucking good. Let me see. Let me find... Yeah, Heights Seem More Intimidating. That track goes the fuck off. It's very, very good. Let's see, what else has been in here? Car Seat Headrest, who I'm gonna go see by myself next week, next Tuesday. I didn't plan to go by myself, but I enjoy seeing them, and I don't want to miss one of their shows. So I will be seeing them. But I've been listening to the 2011 classic Twin Fantasy. One of my favorites. Lots of memories of riding on a crowded middle school bus in the fucking summer, listening to particularly the track Bodies, and then Famous Prophets was one that I would listen to in the summer, over summer break. That was a summer break one. Other than that, I haven't had too much going on. But on the same wave as music, I've talked about Mike, or well, maybe not in depth, but I mean, I've talked about Mike on the show. I like his music a lot, and his album May God Bless Your Hustle, there's a song called Paul, and there's a feature of this guy named Johnny U, and Johnny U, his verse is very good. I like it a lot, and I was like, dang, this guy has like a really his the way he's on his cadence, the way he's pronouncing his words is very, very cool, and I want more of that. I like his flow. The beat is really good, obviously, most likely produced by Mike. I'm sure that's a safe assumption. So I go and I'm like, oh, this Johnny U guy has got some fucking swag. So I was like, oh, let me go look at Johnny U's Spotify page, and he makes maybe some of the worst fucking rap music I've ever heard. He has a new single out called Netflix and Relax, and it's fucking abysmal. It is terrible. I tried listening to the album that he had that he has, and it's fucking dog shit. He's very generic, and the beats are not hard, they are not emotional, they are fucking boring as shit. They sound like YouTube downloaded from YouTube beats. If you look up hard trap beat and you find the pictures of like Bart Simpson wearing Bape, and you go to like hard trap style beat, and you put something over one of those, I think honestly any of you out there listening could do a better job. It's dog shit, and it does not make me happy. But moving on from that, we're gonna see how much of an hour I can fill, because right now this 10 minutes has felt like an eternity. But I'm trying to see what else in here I can talk about. Okay, I'll talk about movies. What movies have I consumed? I watched the documentary Bully the other night with my girlfriend, and it is spectacular. Not in a it makes me happy way, in a holy shit, this is very dark, and I cannot believe that I was shown this in the 7th grade. Now, not to say that there's anything wrong with that. I think not that it's... Yeah, okay, I'll say it's good that it was shown to me at such a young age. I mean, I think it should be shown to younger kids, because even though it has, like, even though it is very... what's the word I'm looking for? It's... wow, this is going great. Even though it is very dark and there is a lot of things in it that are like shocking, I think it's good for kids to see stuff like that and to understand like the gravity of what they're doing. I mean, I cannot say I related to any one child or tween or whatever in the documentary, because the extent of bullying that I received as a child was nothing compared to that. And that's probably because I mean, I don't know, I think I'm a normal looking person, but it is probably because of just like, I don't know, I don't have any, like, most of the kids that were being picked on had some kind of like not deformity, but obviously some kind of problems. But I mean, the documentary opens with like a family talking about like their child's suicide, and like how their other child walked in on and saw their brother hanging in the closet, and how they had to completely like shift the house in terms of like where people were sleeping, and they had to like repaint the room just because rearrange, like just change it completely because of what happened. And it's very effective, and honestly I'm not moved by a lot. Not that I'm not moved, but I'm not emotional about a lot of things. But I'm on it. If I'm honest, there are parts in that documentary that made me tear up a little bit. Notably, like seeing this rural-ish family, I'll say that, who own like a farm and have a bunch of land and wear camo and stuff. Their fucking 11-year-old kid like killed himself, and they're like, it must have been like pretty recent, because the documentary has footage of like them going to their son's funeral and like seeing that mother just so like distant and like completely not there and just like frail. It's really haunting. And those are the things that I'm like, I can't believe I like saw that in school and like watched it in like a classroom, because a lot of it is very visceral. That's the word I'm looking for, visceral. But it was very good. It was a very good movie. I think I just got a knock at my door. That was really fucking weird and creepy. Sounded exactly like someone knocking at my door. And the cat is crying in my room. She's screaming. I don't know if you can hear that, but... Okay, I'm gonna go let the cat out of my room. Because she's pissing me off. Stop. Stop it. Stop being a little shit. And she's probably gonna fucking like terrorize me the rest of this hour, but anyway, so yeah, Bully was very good. I watched the the movie Tangerine last night, which I saw in freshman year. It was also very good. Director Sean Baker, who has a relatively new movie out called Red Rocket, I believe. But this Tangerine, I don't know if it was his first movie, but it's the first one I saw. And it is a movie about transgender prostitutes. And one of them is trying to find her pimp because she's fresh out of jail. And it's very like, it's a very Dada movie, or no, yeah, Dada like the art, but mumblecore is what I'm thinking. It feels very real, and it's shot on an iPhone. And when I saw it the first time in the 9th grade, I was like, I cannot believe this is shot on an iPhone. Like, this looks so good. And I didn't even really notice. But upon rewatch, you can definitely tell. There is 100% like you can tell it's an iPhone camera. It's just like, it's not going to be as good as like, obviously like a studio grade thing, but I don't want to spoil anything. It's very funny. It's a very funny movie. And on rewatch, I found that it like, it's not. So when I first watched it, I was like, oh, this is just like a comedy or whatever. But upon rewatch, you like, there are these like comedic situations that are kind of drawn out, like the girl looking for her pimp, Cindy, goes to this like hotel and goes to this room where someone told her that the girl who was cheating with her pimp is at, and she goes in there, and like, there's a girl, like, immediately you walk in and there's well, first of all, she kicks the door down and there's like this crazy music playing, and she goes in, there's like this one overseer lady, and then like some dude in like the corner like jacking off, and then she's like going through this like small ass hotel room and just like seeing, like, asking for Dinah, and there's just like people fucking everywhere, and like very like obviously like junkies. And at first, your first like reaction is like, this is very funny, because, well, I can't explain why it's funny, but the delivery, it is very funny, and the way it plays out, but it kind of goes on for like a little bit, and then you kind of realize what's happening, like, oh, this is this is like a literal crack den, and there's like a bunch of like people being sex trafficked. So there was a lot of stuff like that in there that I thought was particularly entertaining, especially the climax of the movie is just, I don't know, I haven't laughed at a comedy, or I haven't laughed like with a movie as much as I did at the end of that movie. It is masterful. It is amazing. Yeah, so check out Tangerine and Bully. But they do not make a good, well, I don't know if they'd make a good double feature, because you could watch Bully first and then just be like completely fucking, no, yeah, don't watch them in the same day. If you're feeling for a comedy, go for Tangerine, and then if you're feeling for like a pretty dark documentary, Bully's pretty good. I haven't really watched any other movies, but let's see. I've been making a lot of art. I've been making prints. So if you want to check that out, you can go to my Instagram at Happy Pulling Teeth. I'm going to start selling prints. I am beginning my journey to saving up for a house, at least a down payment. Sorry, I'm having a seltzer. I guess I'll talk about what I'm drinking. I'm having a Truly classic lime margarita style. So that, and my throat is very dry. So this probably, I don't know if this is helping, but because it's probably just drying out my throat more, but because it's alcoholic. I don't know if that's how that works, but you know, whatever. I think I already mentioned the part where my cat is getting neutered tomorrow. So I have to get up at 7 in the morning to make a 8 o'clock appointment, which is pretty cool. That's pretty fun. She's not supposed to eat or drink anything for 24 hours, but I think I fed her, give her water before I left for work, which I don't think is too big of a problem, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's gonna be fun, because my cat is, she's a sweetheart, but she's got fucking energy out the wazoo, just running all over the place, being a little menace. But I got a media console for my television in my living room, so that is pretty cool. I guess now, since this is supposed to be a music podcast, I figured for what the fuck, for the next around 30 minutes, I can browse rate your music and see what's going on. Apparently, Myra Kali, I think that's how you pronounce her name, died. Don't know who that is, but you know. Oh, it looks like this album that I saw today is on the front page. It's number 5 for 2022, and it has one of the people who I am slightly associated with, very slightly, through my friend Mr. Pop Monster. It has Bliss 3 on the album, and that is I-85 Mix 21 through 22 by Material Girl. And it's fucking high up on the 2022 charts. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, is it under mixtapes though? I think so. No, it's under albums. What's the number one album of this year? Apparently Black Country New Road is number one. It has a 4.05. Kind of garbage. I'm not a huge fan of those boys. Dragon New Warm Mountain I Believe in You by Big Thief, which is very good. I like that album a lot. It's nice indie folk. Denzel Curry apparently put out an album, which I did not know about. It has very high ratings. Whoa, 454. This is crazy. I can't. Whoa, 454 is fucking climbing the ladder. He's on a Denzel record. That's crazy. Current 93 has an album. Sweet Trip apparently has a new album, which they put out an album last year that I didn't listen to, but I heard that is pretty good. Their Money Is Your Money by 1-800-PAIN. Power Noise Industrial Hip Hop. That sounds pretty cool. I'm going to go and check that out after this is over. It says this reviewer Sayori Keychains says 1-800-PAIN sophomore album is a victory lap from their debut record. It says Death Grips, JPEG Mafia, Injury Reserve, 100 Gex. If these names ring a bell, then this album by 1-800-PAIN will smash the bell in you and bang it until you go deaf. Oh look, they have Andy Moran on here. The death gripization of music is canonized. Shut up. Let's see. Have I seen another 1-800-PAIN album? I believe I've seen this somewhere. Industrial hip hop, trap metal, and power noise. Wow. Anyways, if you want to follow me on Rate Your Music, my @ on there is Mopehead, MOPEHEAD. So, you know. Yeah, you could go follow me on there. I'm just looking at the 25,000 Kittens page. It is number 16 for 2014, which is crazy. Because I always thought that album was pretty underground pop. Oh, Knocked Loose. I remember that band. I guess I will talk about, we'll see what's going on in the YouTube sphere while we try and fill this hour. Apparently in my homepage, I got a video called Markiplier Says the N-Word, so this is going to be a good search. Haha Cooking has, which If you'll remember last week, we talked about unusual cooking, but Haha Cooking apparently is their new name. And their new videos, fish stop motion, koi fish hunt eels, catfish hunting colorful koi fish in mud, a 34-hour live stream is up and live if you want to go check that out. I did get an ad for a very, very strange YouTube channel. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, yes. Bible is Mark of Beast. I got... This lady is kind of freaking me out because she kind of looks like her face isn't real. There's like a very strange uncanny valley to this lady. But 12 hours ago there was the video The Fallible Bible. And this kind of terrifies me because I'm unsure if talking about them is going to get a curse put upon me. But I hope not, and I really hope that these people don't see this or listen to this, which they probably won't, but if they do, you kind of terrify me. Their videos are very very weird looking. I got this as this channel in an ad, and I was like, I need to subscribe so I don't ever forget these people. But they have videos like The Gift and the Promise of God, Hopeless World, Remembering Harland, God's Creation Corrupted, One Way to Heaven, Schoolmaster Law versus Holy Spirit Seed. I think that'll be the name of this episode, Schoolmaster Law versus Holy Spirit Seed. I think that's a very good title. I'll have to remember that. But yeah, so Bible is Mark of Beast. Bible all capital, is all lowercase, Mark all capital, of all lowercase, Beast all capital. What else? Lots of true crime stuff I've been listening to again while I'm drawing and doing such. Oh wow! I really fucking wish I put this over ice or something, but looks like I'm trapped here with my can. And I got some coasters from Goodwill. Yeah, so I got some cat coasters from Goodwill. I ate a sandwich before I started recording, so that was pretty good. That's something I wanted to talk about. Look at me. I was about to call it quits, but I remembered some wonderful ideas that I can probably go on about for roughly another 25 minutes. So, in my opinion, spinach on a sandwich, like baby spinach, is better than lettuce. Don't fucking get that lettuce shit on there. Replace that with baby fucking spinach or just normal spinach leaves, honestly. That shit is a 100 billion trillion million times better than fucking lettuce. Don't get me wrong, lettuce is chill. Iceberg lettuce, fucking amazing. Lettuce, it's great on a sandwich. You get the crunch. It's okay. It's fine. I'm never gonna ask for them to take lettuce off of a fucking sandwich. However, If I am making a sandwich in the confines of my own home, I will 1,000,000,000% go baby spinach in replacement. It's about 1,000,000,000 times better. And spinach is fucking good for you. What the fuck are you getting out of lettuce, okay? Lettuce, it's water mainly. Fucking. Here's what I don't get. How does lettuce have that flavor? How does celery have that flavor if it's mainly water? Which I should have got some celery on my grocery run, because that shit goes. But anyways, I had a sandwich. It was bologna. I put bologna on it because it is a cheap lunch meat, and I actually enjoy it. There's something very comforting about having like the most processed sandwich possible, as in a thing of white bread, mayonnaise, yellow mustard. I guess aside from the spinach on there, the baby spinach. If you want to go full like processed like baby food, go like white bread, mayonnaise, pickles, yellow mustard, American cheese, bologna, bread on top. Damn, that is childhood come to life. I don't know if that's sad, but that's what I remember like as a kid, honestly, is the like just absurdly like fake food. And should I be eating that now as a 20-year-old man? Yes, I should. I had a wrap earlier with some more bologna on it. I was gonna have another wrap tonight, but those are they're more labor intensive. You gotta like wrap it. You don't have the two sandwich pieces that go on top, So I opted for a sandwich when I got home from work, and it was good. But I did white bread, mayonnaise, pickles, Dijon mustard, got a spicy one, the spinach, American cheese bologna, other half of the. I was gonna go tomato, but all my tomato was bad, so and then that segues into something else I wanted to talk about, which is fast food. I don't eat fast food a lot. If I do, I get cookout, and that's at like if I'm hanging out with friends and it's like 3 in the fucking morning, or not even if it's like midnight or something, because I wore out my my Waffle House days. I'll tell you that much. I wore those out pretty quickly, because that shit, you really start feeling it after having it a bunch. And don't get me wrong, I fucking like Waffle House. I will still go to Waffle House with the boys, But cookout has been the main fast food attraction for me recently, and that's every once in a while. I don't do it often, but I just looked up fast food on my phone for some reason. But I was gonna look up top 10 fast food chains. Top 10 fast food restaurants in Greenville, SC. No. Not restaurants. Fucking. No, hold on. Top 10 fast food restaurants. Let's see. Ranking 50 fast food chains in America. Okay, let's see. Continue to cite, please. Number 1 is, okay, I guess this is based on income. Well, I'll still go down it and give my opinions here for the last 20 minutes. So, McDonald's, I had that a lot as a kid. The McChicken was always my go-to. Get 2 McChickens and a Dr. Pepper. You're set for the night. I'll tell you that much. Starbucks, pretty good. I do not go there often because, for one, they're fucking expensive as shit, and for 2, I just don't like. I don't have a need to get like a really sweet coffee like all the time. If it's like, oh, I'm out in the morning with my mom or something, you know, it's like, oh, do you want to go to Starbucks? It's like, well, if you're going, then I will gladly take a fucking whatever the hell I see on the menu. Those fucking egg and cheese bites, though, that shit is amazing. I've only had those once. I got like, it's like a egg and cheese and bacon. Holy shit, those go the fuck off. But yes, Subway, I am pretty indifferent towards Subway. It's like the most like paper food. There's not really like too much flavor in it. It's just sandwich, really. And it's like, well, I don't Jesus fucking Christ. The cat is going crazy. The cat has the zoomies. But anyway, I think she was mad about me talking shit about Subway. Oh no, she's getting into the Trulies. Don't do that. Okay. Subway. It's just like, I will never complain about Subway. I know there's people that are like, no, I don't fuck with Subway. Which my girlfriend, because she got food poisoning from there, so that's valid. But people who are just like, no, Subway sucks, it's fine. It's whatever. Be real with yourself. Share my opinion. And anyone that says like Subway is top tier is a fucking liar, because it is not. It is not top tier. I'm sorry. Taco Bell, again, it's just kind of like, oh, well, you get the like big burrito box and you're like hanging out with friends, fine, that's perfect. And honestly, the fucking and I'm not gonna give these things fucking ratings, because I don't know what the hell I would rate them on a scale out of 10, but the like, fuck, it's like the hexagon thing, the like crunch wrap. Yeah, those are pretty good. Chick-fil-A is a better fast food. I normally just get the spicy deluxe, because that shit is good, and you can't go wrong with like the Polynesian, you know, all that shit. Wendy's, honestly, is like, if I'm going to get fast food, Wendy's is pretty high up there. I like Wendy's a lot. Their spicy shit will fuck you up. Not in like, I can't breathe, it's so spicy, and like the next fucking, when you take a shit, it'll fucking hurt. At least that's my experience. The fucking spicy nuggets, those things will tear you up. Burger King, I haven't had a lot. I think I've literally only had like a couple of Whoppers in my lifetime, which is probably good. And I probably should have gotten as many Impossible Whoppers as I could to see, as a science experiment on myself. Oh boy. It's getting around that time, I'll tell you that. Dunkin' Donuts. Fucking, they're great. I like Dunkin' Donuts. Go there, you get a dozen. You cannot go wrong with the dozen donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. You just can't. It's not possible. I mean, unless they give you the wrong one or they like shit in the box or something. But even then, it's like, well, I can understand because I've made the mistake at QT because I got a donut and I was like, and it was in the same tray as the jelly filled donut, and I was like, okay, I'll get a jelly filled donut, and I grab it and I get to my car and it's full of fucking custard. When I tell you I was upset about that is an understatement, but yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is good. You go there like early in the morning, you know. Domino's fucking rocks. Domino's rocks. They got that good they got the fucking like garlic dipping sauce with, and their crust is unbeatable. No one else has a fucking good crust. Domino's fucking dope. Panera bread is like a worse Atlanta bread. Atlanta bread is better than Panera bread. I will not be taking any questions. Pizza Hut, which they sold at my high school, the Pizza Hut pizza, which I'm pretty sure was just like, these are all the pizzas that Pizza Hut didn't sell, so we're gonna give them to the school and then let the kids eat it. Chipotle, pretty fucking good. Not even gonna lie, I like Chipotle, even though there have been so many like E. coli cases there, but you know, that's fine. Can you fuck off? Can you leave me alone? I'm trying to rank this shit, and you are over here clawing at my hands while I rub my eye because I have fucking allergies. Jeez, dude. Anyway, Sonic, I have like a very weird soft spot for Sonic for some reason. I don't know what it is. There's no reason why I should like it as much as I do. But I just fucking like Sonic. Sonic is fucking good. You get the Red Bull slushie. Fucking crazy good. KFC, I've never had KFC, so I can't comment on that. Arby's, top tier. Fucking Arby's is top tier fast food. It's very good. I enjoy a beef and cheddar. Little Caesars, another one that's like, I got a soft spot for it, which I think we talked about Little Caesars a few weeks ago, but I'm fucking down with Little Caesars. Like, I'm down with it. I don't get how people can hate on it. It's not like the shittiest pizza ever. It's like, or well, it kind of is, but in terms of a quality pizza, sure. But they got good deals. The pizza is pretty good. I have many memories as a child eating Little Caesars at my friend's house, drinking sweet tea, you know. Dairy Queen. I haven't had enough of it, honestly, to make because I always just get the blizzards. Jack in the Box. I haven't had enough of it. I remember my friend in elementary school, his mom worked at a Jack in the Box. And that was... I remember going to Jack in the Box and hanging out with him there. Fucking Panda Express. They're okay. They kind of... I remember we ordered from there and they like didn't have anything that we wanted. Stop. Do not play with the wires. Get out of the wires. I didn't have like anything. We placed the order and then they couldn't refund it. Hold on, everyone. The cat is interrupting. That's right. Go back over there. Fuck. Anyway. Yeah, we kind of got fucked over there once, but I like Panda Express. I think you can get some good food, some okay food. Popeyes, haven't had enough. I've only had Popeyes a couple times in my life. I'm gonna ruin you. You are gonna get killed. Threatening my cat on stream. Anyway. Stop it. This is fucking... This cat. She's a pain in the ass. I don't think anyone I don't think you guys can understand here. This cat is such a pain in the fucking ass. And sometimes I want to strangle it. Just kidding. I don't want to kill my cat and I don't want to strangle her, but she is just too crazy for me. It's like I don't get dogs. Like, I'm not a dog person because I can't keep up with them. Like, I cannot. They're way too crazy, way too high maintenance. And a cat, you're supposed to, like, it's supposed to be there and then it sleeps and you feed it and it sleeps with you at night. And you get a little laser pointer every once in a while, run it around, you know. It's supposed to be a pretty sedentary animal, but this one is just fucking off the walls at all times. There's never a fucking moment. There's been very few moments, in fact, where she has been calm. She very rarely sleeps. She's just always fucking running around or clawing at something or attacking me or like jumping on my keyboard while I'm editing this fucking show or while I'm making music. It's just fucking non-stop with this girl. And I'm praying to God that after her fucking uterus is cut out, she'll start calming down. Because it gets ridiculous, like the amount of energy this cat has. I don't know where it's from because it is constant. It's constant, and she just loves to be in the same atmosphere as people. Like, just being in the presence of people, like, makes her happy, which is strange because most cats don't like that. But we'll do a speed round. Jimmy John's, it's good. It's better than Subway. Five Guys, that shit. Oh yes, Bojangles, that is top tier. Bojangles is fucking amazing. Let's see. McAllister's, I don't know why that's on there. I never considered McAllister's as a fast food. And I never considered Jason's Deli as a fast food, but I guess it is. And then Auntie Anne's. It's pretty good. Hardee's, bottom tier. fucking Hardee's, Carl's Jr., that shit, bottom of the fucking barrel. That is the worst food. It's terrible. I've never had something. It's just like the sloppiest, greasiest, most disgustingest food ever. And I don't enjoy it whatsoever, quite frankly. Alright, for the last 5 minutes, we're going to have a conversation with my imaginary friend. We'll just call him... what was the name be? Ginjagar is here with us. How are you doing? Yeah, that's great. What have you been consuming? I don't know if I can keep this bit up, actually, because I was gonna like edit in a weird voice that was just like gibberish, but I didn't take into account how long 5 minutes is. So I think what we're gonna do. What can we do for the last 5 minutes? Let's see. I got some plants. I got some motherfucking plants for my goddamn house. Herbs. I got some thyme. Actually, I can just check my plant app. I've become a plant guy. Just kidding. I only have some herbs. I would like to get more plants, but I'm going to wait and see if I can keep these alive. I've kept 4 cactuses alive for quite a while. I think the chives and oregano need to be watered. But anyway, let's see. Chives, rosemary, sage, lavender, oregano, and thyme. I have all of those. They're on my porch. I wanted to have them in my windowsill, but for one, I think my cat would knock them off and kill them. And two, my apartment just doesn't get direct sunlight, really. So, I mean, it does, but it doesn't really like come into the apartment. So I have them on my porch. And this shit was supposed to notify me when I was supposed to fucking water these little fuckers. And it hasn't. 26th of April. Care schedule. I get a progress update on the 26th, and I have to water it in 4 days. But I have to water my chives. What else? What else do I have to water? Oregano. Feel the soil. It should be a bit moist, but not wet when watering again. Squeeze a bit of the soil between your fingers. If water seeps out, it's still wet. If the soil is wet, snooze this action. We will remind you again in 2 days. Water. It says continue adding water to the pot until it starts to run out from the drainage holes. If you have any tray under the pot when watering, make sure to remove all collected water afterwards. Never let your plant sit in water. If you water it under a tap, make sure that water has stopped running out of the bottom before putting it back. It might actually be tricky to overwater an oregano plant, but even if they love water, they still need perfect drainage. Pot with holes in the bottom and good draining soil. I got some little cans. Like I found like vintage. I found like a Campbell's tomato soup can from, I guess, like when they were first coming out or some shit. Just like novelty looking things. I got that and some other thing, and I'm gonna put some plants in those. And yeah, so that's gonna fucking do it for the episode. I was able to fill a fucking hour with me rambling. So yeah, check out my band push.daisy on Instagram. We are schmusic.pod. I am happy pulling teeth. Hayden is Charles_Styles. So yeah, check all of us out. We're all doing our own separate things. We're getting things done. Yeah, so if we do in fact record tomorrow, I'll just hand it over to my tomorrow self and Hayden, and I'll say, hey, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, so thanks for listening. This one is probably bad too, but it should be fine. Yeah. Have a good night.